and Jackie Peanuts.
Let's go, Jackie. Let's go, ex-teammate.
Teammate.
He swore me off in the hardest way at Frostbite last year. I don't know that I'm over it.
Did you deserve it?
It depends on who you ask.
Oh, thank you, Jack. Picked a non-legal stage for hand warmers. Because I know that Zubat always wants hand warmers, but he always picks like town and city.
Not against
so I
me.
get
So
psyched out.
Not against me. So what does that say?
You're not very scary.
No.
The can doesn't exist. Okay. It just goes off the stage. Okay, it goes off. Yeah.
Wait, what?
I'm looking at the mirror, and when the can disappears.
From the
it's very
mirror.
interesting,
Wait.
Yeah. Huh. Because I felt like it disappeared before it was actually off the stage, but I guess the camera doesn't make it that far over, even for the mirror. Interesting.
Jack wins.
Now I know. And
I'm so bad at this.
I feel like Zelda Duck Hunt's got to be Zelda favorite in this game.
I would imagine. Like,
Phantom deals with a lot of the projectiles, and Nairu's Love deals with a lot of the projectiles.
Dense Fire is always a good tool to edge guard. A character that doesn't.
Yeah, because
really
you don't have to
threaten from
commit.
far
You're not
away.
afraid of the
Yeah.
can if you're not off stage.
Yeah.
But you also get to threaten with this spike. Like, he does have a Dr. Mario.
But I'm waiting for it.
But that
It's gonna come. It's gonna come out.
You think so?
It's gonna come out.
I don't know. I think enough people have underestimated Duck Hunt. Like, it might not be as bad as we think. You might
We'll see.
have games
We'll
around
see.
it. Oh, like that's already a good start.
Yeah.
Not getting hit by the first Phantom and actually getting the first neutral break.
Ooh, I'm surprised he didn't go for anything as a follow-up there. But I feel like they're kind of just feeling each other out now.
And the real mind game is how it'll work around Phantom. Because the whole trick with Phantom is Zelda going to run up and grab you, or is she going to wait and then punish whatever your roll option is?
Well, the lightning kicks, too, in this game are just so much more consistent. And they're so scary.
You just fell to that jab. It was either a good DI or an unfortunate positioning. I know Zelda's hurtbox seems a little odd in this game in some points.
Well, another thing about this matchup is it really seems like just because of the Phantom, Duck Hunt just has to commit so much harder, and that's what Zelda wants is for you to go in, and that's...
Interrupted that up smash with the backhand.
Yep.
Great knowledge from Zubat to know, there's plenty of time here. I can get this off. But, it seemed like it was a relatively safe readout of Jackie Peanuts. But proven wrong.
It's amazing that things feel relatively safe, but are not against a character like Zelda.
And the Phantom conditions you so hard to roll, and Zubat's reading that every time. It's so good. And it's so hard to deal with.
If you're not rolling, you're jumping, you're doing something to get away from them, and you're giving that Zelda the space that they want.
And that whole thing, we didn't even mention that teleport covers a good distance for projectile pulling. Well, it started out so close, now it's just all Zubat.
That's kind of what happens, is it snowballs so quickly. I like the idea behind that plan setup.
Oh. Doesn't get the kill, though. Didn't even break the Phantom.
And that's so hard, too. When you feel like something's going to kill and it doesn't, it can be so debilitating.
Especially when you're already behind. You're like, I need this to make the comeback. Well, I guess not. Oh.
Just comboing out of anything. I didn't know Zelda could do that.
Let's go safe options.
That was a good distance, because I don't think Duck Hunt's get-up attack is going to... Ooh, the Clay Pigeon, though, coming in clutch.
160%. Woof. Duck the forward tilt with his own move. Look at his jab.
I like that spot dodge there. But, you can only do something like that so many times.
What I can appreciate about Zubat is, even at that high percent, he didn't seem pressured at all.
No.
He's like, I can just continue to play exactly how I've been playing, and it should be okay. Is he eyeing away from that can? Jack is not. Ooh.
And it's a few things, too, because it's, one, I got a big lead. And two, I'm at 200%. So what is it really? What pressure am I really under right now?
Anything's gonna kill me, so I might as well just play it. Not get it. There it is.
Yeah, see. And then what's his other option? Go to ledge and.
Especially because he was already over Phantom.
Yeah.
So an option I feel like is slightly underutilized. I don't think he had the positioning there just because of how his drift was.
Yeah.
But in a similar situation, maybe a couple pixels to the right, air dodge up to that platform, up and over him, because you reduce the landing lag so much. But that still looks rough.
So I read Jack's lips. He said Battlefield.
Duck Hunt likes Battlefield in this. It does kind of negates some of the Phantom. Phantom can hit the bottom platforms, but not the top.
There it is.
There it is.
The doctor's in. The doctor's in.
And I don't think, like, there's a lot of reasons I like this pick. Weirdly enough, it's not because of the reflector. Because I feel like by the time if you reflect Phantom, either they're only getting hit by the wind box, or you've already gotten hit by the wind box. Like, it doesn't buy you that much. I think it's just like the kill power and the ability to box. Duck Hunt boxing isn't great, or isn't bad, but it's not Doc.
No. One of the reward that he's going to get for getting in is a lot higher.
Oh, that's already a jump. That's it.
He said.
But he needed to, because
yeah.
if he did down B, he got hit by the Din's Fire. Woof, not what you want to see at the beginning of your own, but like Zubat's taking this. I honestly think Zubat might kind of prefer the Doc, just because he's played quite a few Docs.
When Yachty's made Doc such a meme character, oh no!
This is, for me,
it's painful.
They both have a new goal now.
Yeah. The
goal is no longer to win for either of them. It's to 3-stock if you're Zubat, and it's to not get 3-stocked if you're Jack.
Well, even for Jack, it's if you deem this game a lost cause, you need to know that you at least have another one.
Right.
And you can't let it carry into the next game.
Oh, man. 43%. Jack laughing. He knew. He knew. Yeah. And the thing is, like, it's so hard to figure out when you've lost that hard what small thing you can change to make a big difference. Because I feel like Zubat was kind of getting a similar thing repetitively.
Yeah.
But Doc doesn't have very many air mobility options to deal with it. Brings out the DK.
I mean, at this point, Link.
I mean, I
actually kind of like that.
Needs to bring something out.
Yeah.
And the arrow does go really fast. Like, if you read a Phantom pull, you can punish it with an arrow.
Arrow goes fast. You have control over your bombs.
It's
makes Zelda think twice.
With the battlefield choice. But you still have the recovery issue. Like that. Ooh. I'm excited to see the Link, though. I don't think I've seen Jack's Link.
Sometimes it's the small things like that you need to just get out of your head. That arrow was so close to hitting, and who knows what would have happened.
Good neutral B to get out of there. And Jack already looking much more comfortable.
Yeah. Zubat's just he's just doing what he's been doing. Ooh.
He just pulls the trigger on that Din's Fire, an early kill.
You could tell Jack just had no idea.
And that's the thing, like, these characters are very good, and the neutral actions are going much better. But the recovery's so much more linear, Zubat can just kind of do that. And he's taking advantage of it super well.
He had the right idea for the wrong situation to make that up here, too.
And Zubat's been spacing the Phantoms very well to where it's...
Okay, reads the getup.
Very nice. Where it's hard to figure out what to do, because if you jump, you're getting hit. If you do nothing, Zelda will probably grab you. So you need to, like, oh no, man.
And that's another one. Same with that arrow earlier. It was so close to hitting him.
This Link's putting in work.
Yeah.
This is... And I think Jack is going for things that are just slightly outside of being true.
Yeah.
But lightning kicks are very fast. They just have a decent... They don't even have that much one like that. And like anymore.
Good recovery there.
Gets the roll in, and I don't... Oh! Are you pulling a projectile? Where are you, though? Because I'm going to teleport.
And it's always... Like, Zelda's up B when it hits you, it's one of those things that you know it's coming, but by the time you realize it, it's often just too late.
Because it is such a good... Like, it's committal, but it's such a good projectile. It's actually something that if Jack conditions Zubat to do, he could punish for a kill. The problem is he's off stage. Oh, good recovery.
Ooh, that was such a good fade back there.
And I'm interested by Zubat's great
shield.
Great forward air.
That was so good.
By his kind of more committal edge guarding approaches, like he's going for a lot more down airs as opposed to using the projectiles like he had in the past couple of games.
Okay, get Zubat off of him there.
Good landing, good jump away. Zubat's so on point.
And the cross-ups, oh my lord!
He's living! Oh, man.
Oh, is he living now, though?
Sells the air dodge.
That might be enough.
Man.
Yeah.
Oh, Zubat didn't have to do it to the man.
Doing him dirty.
Oh, that went so much better for Jack. That was legit.
Well, it's these guys kind of make it to similar points in tournaments like relatively frequently in this game, so it's something to remember for him, I'm sure.
Especially because I feel like going into that, it almost seemed like Jack knew he struggled with Zelda, and Zubat plays Zelda super well.
Yeah.
Because it's not even like Jack doesn't have Zelda practice; he plays with Green Tea a fair bit. But like,
there's an extra level of polish that Zubat kind of has.